go. The train is ready. Hello, everyone. How's it going today? Today... What is happening here? Well, obviously, okay, hi, it's me and Imbiber de Lune Dan Hung. And we're gonna pull for Jingliu, who is new in the 1.4 update, and I think she's really cool with her ice sword and the moonlight behind her. There she is! What is this she's pouring out of the tube of water? I don't know. But it looks really cool. Her art is so amazing. Hello, Turtle! We're going to be pulling for Jingliu today. Hang on. Okay, before we do that, what is going on? Ethereum Wars, that's anything. This is what we're going to do today. Clouds leave no trace. A letter was delivered to the Express, proposing a reunion of old acquaintances, but the intention was indeterminable. Interesting. I don't know what that's another event. Trailblaze continuance available. Okay, I guess we should try her out. We get the ticket! That's gonna be very helpful. Once I start doing the companion mission, I'm probably not gonna read chat as much, but for now, let's see what is going on. Activate that, the pass, obviously. Yay, apparently I've spent a lot already. There is a lot of these, I just gotta click all of them. I like the Orem Alley music. What is this? I'm going to the Law Food, just letting you know. What happened? Nothing. So the reason you're going is... And he says... Though the data bank also has a section on the Lofu, I don't understand the details very well. Likewise, I was unable to answer any questions Pombo has regarding the various dishes in the Senjo. If time allows, I wish to see things for myself in person. How do you find food on the Senjo? Oh, this is like because Dan Hung spent all his time when he was on the Senjo was in jail, so he didn't get to see any of the cool stuff. Now he gets to see all the cool stuff because he's no longer banished. It's very interesting. I like it. Do you have any recommendations? The bubble tea. The bubble tea, obviously. I guess it'd be Immortal's Delight. I knew it. Am I that predictable? Who doesn't love bubble tea? Some simple analyses would suffice to reach this conclusion. I'll get one for you too. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. There's also a type of yogurt that looks pretty interesting. A pity it's sold out for now. Its name is Puffer Goat Belly Bliss. Let's come back and check out it again later. Thank you. Alright. Well, all of these gems are going to be very helpful. As are these. What is this? Oh, Pom-Pom! The seriousness of breakfast. And a bunch of gems. Thank you very much. Just do these really quick. Good. Assignments are done. Okay, let's test run. Gains a charge when attacking. After accumulating a certain number of charges, enhances self and advances forward unit's action. Okay. So she's wearing her blindfold right now. Look how swift she is, and she has like all the petals around her too. Alright, what is this? I don't know what that did, but it looked so awesome. Alright,
we're in trouble now.
Oh yeah, Ting Yun is on this banner too. I don't have her, so I don't know what she does. Let's see. Single target. No, we'll go with this guy first. Alright, blindfold off now. Oh, now she can do the blast. Yeah, you don't want to mess with her. No way. You don't want to get on her bad side. No, don't summon more. No. No, don't do that. do this part faster.
Evil
do that.
begun. A thousand wonders to raise your spirit. Good omens. Fight us
Boost, which is good. All right.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Oh, slashes! Oh, I'm so excited to pull for her. I actually this time I got artifacts and like useful things for her. I got the materials to level up her traces and stuff. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm getting all the gems required. What is that? Don't need that right now. Let's see. All right, this is what I have saved up for her right now. 29 tickets plus another 50. That's gonna be like 79 pulls, and the last thing we got was literally Dan Heng and Vibrator Lune. I kind of feel like I should have saved up for her more, but it is what it is. We'll be able to exchange for some more tickets afterwards. All right, here we go. All right, first one. I think that is normal. I don't know exactly what it is that people look at because people seem to be able to figure out it's gold right away. I think it's that the ticket turns like this rainbowy color. That's what I notice when it turns gold. The ticket has like this rainbow like flare, like shimmer off of it from the light. Okay, I want to see, okay. Jingchue. Let's see. Do we get Tingyun? I need to get Tingyun too. She's one of the only original 4 stars from this game I don't. She's the only original 4-star from this game I don't have. So, I'm hoping for the best there. Okay. That was 10, now I'm 20. Still no luck. That's okay. Here we go. This. Okay, lots of light cones. Sampo! Alright. Still no Tingyun. Let's be honest. If you want a 4-star, you're not gonna get that 4-star. I'm not gonna get Tingyun today. I'm gonna just say that. Maybe that will reverse psychology in my luck. Who knows? It looks holographic. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I almost feel like people can tell faster than that, but faster than me, but I think that's what it is. The ticket has like the rainbow, holographic flare look. Post-op conversation. All right. Oh, Jingchue again. Great. Fantastic. These have been going exactly as I thought they would. That was 30. All right, we're at 40. And if I don't want to lose the 50-50. I really do want her. But if I lose 50-50, I'm hoping it's something or someone I don't have. After getting 2 Claras before, it was like, no, I want some of the characters I don't have. Sampo. March 7th! No Tingyun still. See, I told you we're not getting her this time. We're not. Okay, that was 40. 50. 50 pulls. That's not looking like it. Alright, let's see. I really want her. Sampo. Alright, this is 60? That was 50? This is 60. Okay. Nothing at 60. Which is fine. Once we get to 70, and then into the 70s, we get closer to the supposed soft pity, which seems to be true. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting Tingyun today. Maybe she really is dead. She's dead, and so she's not actually going to show up, even though she's featured on this banner. Okay, that was 60. All right, here we go. Getting closer. 70. Alright, not looking like anything at 70, but that's okay. We can do some single pulls after this. And sigh. Because I probably am not good at... What if I don't get her? I might get her with some of the tickets. Yeah, no, we're gonna just max out Xingche, not getting Tingyan at all. How many of these do you have? Actually, I can't see on here. Alright, here we go. 70 pulls. Alright, 71. Not this. 72. Nope. 73. I'm actually nervous now. 74. 75. This is nerve-wracking. Get it on 80? I hope you're right. Sampo. What was that? 76? Yeah, then 77, 78, 79. Okay, 77. 77. 78. Oh, come on. I swear, Turtle, if you guessed 80 exactly. This is 79, but I should be able to get some more from the shop. All of these. This is 80. This is 80 right here. Oh my gosh, 80! No, please. Please. Pom-pom, please! No, Pom-pom! That's not her. Not well again! Not only is it not, it's not. Not is it not Jingliu, it's not even a 5-star I don't have. Now I have C1 Clara and C1 Welt. And none of the other 5. Who are the other 5? Bronya, Himiko, Yanqing, Bailu, and... who else? Someone else. Why can I not remember who else? No. What else am I thinking of? Japar, that was the other one. Well, I guess we should spend these. I guess I should spend the other tickets. Maybe we'll get lucky in the other one. Oh well. No, but that was a good call out, Turtle. You totally guessed 80, and you're right. Oh, there's Sushong. You were absolutely right about. Okay, get some more of these. You were absolutely right about 80. But yeah, unfortunately, my 50-50 luck has run out. Now the next 3 weeks are just getting as many gems as I can, trying to get her. Come on. I'm not even watching animation. Just please, just have her show up. No? Okay. Just making sure. Not enough there, not enough there. Alright. Well, I guess that's that, isn't it? Darn it. I hope he doesn't become like the Kazuha of my Honkai Star Rail experience. The one 5-star that just remained out of my reach and like won't come back for like another year and a half. No, I think it was only 1 year for. Come on. So now I have 2 Welts and 2 Claras and nobody else of the 5-star standard variety. Oh, C6 March, that's great. Oh, March. I did her quest and we got a light cone with her on it. or a quote-unquote Lycone. I mean, it wasn't actually a Lycone. It was a nice quest souvenir, is what it was. Alright, C5. I guess it's E5. Sorry, I use all the Genshin Impact language for this, don't I? E5. And then I'm sure... You're not E6? You're also E5? I swear, they got so many of you. And no Tingyun! We didn't even get Tingyun this whole time. Isn't that hilarious? Somehow I didn't get any Tingyun whatsoever out of all of those polls. So what are we at? Databank. Characters. Oh yeah, there's Welt and Clara. I have Silver Wolf, Zila, Danheng, and then I want Jingliu. Yeah, I don't have Tingyun, and I also don't have Luca and Lynx, who are newer. Tingyun has been here since the beginning. I still haven't gotten her on like standard or anything. That's so weird. Well, I guess that didn't go to plan. Let's see. What did I have for her? I got all of these. I have a bunch of these. I didn't do the math on it. And these as well. I was gonna give her Clara's light cone. I have these 2 light cones from the standard banner. Oh, that was so funny. You know what I should show you? The standard banner, it was like, I was literally just pulling single pulls. Yeah, I got this one first, which was Japard's, and then literally 2 pulls later, I got Clara's. It was so funny. Just on a whim, I decided to pull. Anyway, I leveled up Clara's light cone. I guess I should give it back to Clara now. I did give it to her, but I don't use Clara that much. I was gonna give it to Jingliu, but I guess we're not doing that right now. You still have no Tingyun as well? I guess we will never know what it was like when Tingyun was alive. I also had, they're still here for her, the full artifacts. And also this one. It's ice boost damage, crit damage, and... Anyway, I still need to pull for her. I'm not quitting here, but it's not gonna happen today. Just get the full team out for now. That's right. Just to confirm, nothing else I can do? Nothing else I can do for today. That is excellent. Now, what exactly is this quest? Not this quest. That does look interesting. This one. Where is this? Oh, on this express. Alright, so... yeah, probably not going to be reading chat now because I'm going to be focusing on story stuff. I keep want to click the exclamation mark. Anyway, it seems that someone has left a message for Danheng.
Is this a letter?
It sure seems like it. A letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Xianzhou. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are all omitted, with only a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. I'm not gonna forget it. Open it. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible. It's as if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. I have learned of your return to your home, how you abandoned the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I am sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures.
Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground. It's a letter for Danheng, but who is it from? I should ask the conductor.
Yeah, and how did it get there? How did it get here on our train up in space? Who knows? Clouds leave no trace. Begin navigation. Change the state of the what? Yes. Don't do the other one. Not the orange one. I don't know what that is. Just do this for now. That's my mission for today.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
There's a letter on this table. Who sent it?
Pom-Pom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
Oh, this is creepy. Did someone sneak onto the express?
What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that. Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here.
That would be nice. That would be very helpful, I think.
What does the letter say?
Hand the letter over to Pom-Pom.
It looks like an invitation. Who could have sent it? Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu?
Not
If
really.
Pom-Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled from
Well,
there,
except for he
right?
made friends with Bailu, so I guess he does have a friend there. But no, the letter mentions his past, so I think it has more to do with his past self rather than his current self. Friends, Jingyuan, enemies like Blade, yeah.
Unlikely. If the general sent the letter, he would have signed it.
Yeah.
Why don't you show Don Hong the letter? You know where to find it.
You know where? Archives. Of course. I'm sure he is happy as ever to have that adventure behind him and getting to go back on adventures with us. Right? This is the right room, right? Hello. How's it been? How's it going?
What is it? Do you need something?
There's a letter for you.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
He does not remember. The letter said, hopefully you'll remember, but it sounds like he does not. Do you need any help?
Thanks, but I don't even know where to start. Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
I agree. Yeah. That's right. Is it like his nightmares? It's from bringing back all his memories. You invoke the cloud hymn and a drop of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears. Another line of writing blurs due to the water stain. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye.
Oh, he uses powers to read
Letting
more
her leave
of the letter.
first was a wise choice. I can't put her in danger again because of this. But if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jingyuan about the Stellaron hunters.
Good idea. Oh, team must include Jingliu. Okay, well, that's a little bit worrying. I'm gonna bring them both, you know. Oh, do I bring Viper Lune or do I bring regular one? I thought he was taller, but no, it's because he's floating. I think they're the same height, because they're the same person, obviously. I'm sorry, I don't have the other Danheng built, so I'm just gonna grab, and then just grab my usual 2 support characters. Alright, here we go. Alright, we can't go with Jingliu, because we don't know if she's... Oh, she's there, never mind.
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring.
Okay.
Relax.
Oh, is
You
she and
needn't be
Yenshin gonna
so
fight again?
cautious, young man. I'm just
I would like to see them
reminiscing
fight
about
again.
the old days. However, I never thought Jingliu would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
Hi, it's him. He's back again. Seems he's found the location.
I've got my work cut out for me today.
Sorry.
Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
Hi.
Greetings. I need to speak to
Alright,
the
you just said the
general
whole
about something.
thing. Great. That makes it easier for me.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100-year salary if they like.
That won't be necessary.
That won't be necessary. The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I should be apologizing for any damage I caused myself.
You came at a bad time. The General is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today.
Oh,
But
that's
he
unfortunate.
did leave a message. Don Hung. Do you recognize the person on the steps?
No. Never seen her in my entire life.
No. If the general isn't available, I'll come back another day.
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jingliu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Luofu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the General's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend.
She's so cool.
However,
I thought all the
those
records
are
about her were
ancient
erased, though.
stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant.
Yeah.
And said she wanted
That
to
was
turn
weird. At
herself
the end of
in,
the last Trailblaze mission with
surrender
her and
came with one
Locha, I
condition.
still don't understand.
that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jingyuan actually agreed. Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jingliu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Interesting. Qingzu suddenly stops talking like her. You perceive a chill settling in the air around you. Oh no.
Imbibitor Lune, you're here.
Oh no.
Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me? Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Don Hung.
Hi. Hello. So they finally
When
meet.
I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the shackling prison.
That is what
I
happened.
thought Imbibitor Lune had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
Do I know you? Well, I mean, Qingzu just gave us the rundown. I remember you, but barely. My past life is over. That
The
one.
life of Imbibitor Lune ended. I stand before you, a completely different person.
I understand. The sins of a past life should be forgiven after rebirth. Now you are a nameless, traveling across the galaxy. But can anyone really bid farewell to their past?
And I guess not.
If my
no.
guess is correct, the
That's a common theme
preceptors
in
were
all our
unwilling
stories.
to allow the Ichor line
You can never
to
fully
end,
escape the past.
and hoped
You
for
just
the
only move
Imbiber
forward from it.
Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth and turned you into what you are now.
Something like that. That was the whole thing about Dan Heng and Bailu in the companion mission. And you know, the two of them just rebelling against everything. Tell me why you're here.
You're not here to reminisce on old times. Tell me why you're here.
You didn't hear? That Vidyadhara girl explained it clear as day. I returned
being
to the
arrested.
Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jingliu has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed
Heard
to
that
my
he would be
request.
coming, but Dan Heng didn't even know what he was coming here for or where to go.
You're the one that mailed the letter to
He
the
just showed up here
Express.
looking for directions and somehow ended up in the right place.
That's right.
That's right. In the meantime, somewhere else.
The sea's depths
Okay, what is up
conceal
with you,
no
Locha?
stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as
I
magnificent.
feel like we didn't learn
as the
anything
photos
about him
describe.
during his companion mission, so
But
here I
as a
guess we're
suspect,
we're
shouldn't
learning
I
a little
be
bit.
bound and interrogated in the shackling prison. Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
Sounds like Jingyuan's busy today.
For security purposes. I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
Probably not, no.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Anacaster. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Luofu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself.
None of that makes any
Your
sense.
behavior
Which
truly
probably means
is
something
puzzling.
suspicious is up.
I can't seem to piece together your
Yeah,
moves.
and who is he? Like I
was
know like
asked
Welt
to
had
deliver a
flashbacks of
token
him
in
like
my
from the other
capacity as a
universe or whatever,
traveling
but like
merchant.
who is he like in
I
this
knew nothing
world?
of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what
I am not
was
familiar
looking
with what
for.
happens in the other games, so I don't know if that would
It
give
is
me
through
any
fear of
indication as
punishment
to
that I am
why
choosing to
he is so
surrender.
confusing here.
The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
Tongue twister of a name.
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
I don't know what he's gonna
That
do.
is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
Yeah, well, you better enjoy it while you can.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor-Lunay Danfeng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the general.
They all sound really cool.
The 5 of you vanquished evil from the
I would like
world,
to have seen what it was like
creating
back in the days
legendary
when they were all
tales
happy.
in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard.
I see.
You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jingliu.
Who is standing in your office right now? Yeah.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce.
Just imagine
about the
being
good
Mara
times.
struck though, and you only have basically fragments
Have
of
you
your
mistaken
memories
yourself
from
for a
thousands of
tourist?
years ago. Yeah, she does sound like a tourist
I
there.
would make a wonderful tourist.
I would make a wonderful tourist.
Lower your
I
guard,
would make a
young man.
wonderful tourist.
I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides,
I like how she calls
the
him young
General
man.
has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor-Lunay, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Well, I guess we're all going on a tourist vacation.
Lead the way.
Lead the way. Let's go.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia.
We should be careful. She is a little bit going crazy.
The young are the antidote.
And like
Stargazer Navalia.
literally.
It is.
So from her Mara. Because she's Mara struck. But yes. Decisiveness will help us make good use of the limited time in the day.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Heng, the Foxian pilot?
Yes.
Bai Heng.
The other one from the High Cloud
I
Quintet.
think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Bai Heng, the pilot. This name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor-Lunay, if memories are returning to you, share them.
I only remember fragments.
I think she was one of Imbiber de Lunay's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbiber Lunay and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Voxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day.
I see.
As for procuring a star skiff,
It's like
I know they
like
can
when
be
you were sending
manufactured
Tina
here,
off as well.
but I know nothing
Because she's
of the
dead.
process.
I see. Follow me.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either.
Look at her.
But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
Hopefully there's somebody around who knows what they're doing.
Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us.
No. No, Jingliu getting ambushed? Never. That would never happen. Only from my foolishness. It's my fault.
Down and I'll spare you.
Delve hidden moon.
But that's okay. We can enjoy the animation the way it was supposed to be.
Time for a buzz.
I just think it's really interesting.
This is double speed.
It's interesting to me, like, not with Dan Heng because he's reincarnated, but with the other three playable characters from the High Cloud Quintet. I just feel like say like in Genshin Impact, there's part of me that hopes that someday they maybe make playable characters that are like historical figures that, like, you know, people that aren't around anymore but sound really cool, like Vanessa, for example, like playable historical characters. But I guess in Honkai Star Rail we see what that kind of looks like in terms of how do you canonically have like historical figures as playable characters, and the answer is they are all old and going crazy. And it feels kind of sad in that way, just watching somebody fall from their former glory when they
Just enter the command into the device.
and
The
yet
vessel
not being
used
able to have
cultivate
like that
starskiff seeds will be activated,
escape
and a ship
that
will appear
we
in the
have
skyport
as like
soon
with
after.
a normal lifespan. Just
I remember
having the
now.
full
I've
the
seen
full
Byron's name in
feeling of
books
your life.
before.
Instead,
You
see
like to
someone like
read? I
Jingliu
couldn't
just
tell.
spending her
Hey,
later
I don't read
years
much,
just
but the general forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my
absolutely
training.
like a
I
shell
remember
of
one
her
called
who she
Views
used
of
to
the
be.
Universe from a star skiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
Oh, interesting.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems.
Maybe speaking from experience
I
then.
remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few
She could
Cloud
see the
Knights
future.
had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Before long, the Starskiff assembly line will be
That'll do
operate.
it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Yeah. Just
Thank you.
getting to see
Young
off an old
man.
friend. Just think about it. Living so long, you know, people you used to know aren't around anymore.
See,
Maybe the self
Starskiff
that
is
you
complete.
used to be is also gone as well.
After being away from the Luofu
Now you're
for
someone
so
different.
long, I can
Unrecognizable.
finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baihung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her.
Yeah. That might be a story for
Imbibe her, Lune.
another
Do
time.
you still
or maybe to
remember
be
the
just left
battle
unspoken.
against Shuhu?
I mean, we're here to celebrate how she lived, not how, and not necessarily dwell on how much pain there was when she died. And Barbara Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu? Dan Heng fought in that battle?
Did Dan Feng fight alongside you?
Yes, the High Elder was held in higher regard. The Cloud Knights became wary after learning of Dan Feng's imminent arrival. General Tang Xiao called for me to guarantee the safety of the troops. But Bai Heng didn't care about any of that. She believed that the High Elder was mortal and no different from the soldier next to her. You ran a fair share of errands for her when she was still around. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Bai Heng, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter.
No.
She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay. For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. That wasn't something you believed in Inhibitor Lune. You couldn't accept that Bai Heng was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to...
I see.
You made a mistake that can never be undone. There is no need to respond, Inhibitor Lune. Your answer is no longer important.
Yeah.
And now, I will send off this Starskiff.
You can't change the past. You can only dwell on today, and today we are going to send her off as the hero that she was. Yeah, let's do that.
Bai Heng, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked me. I can keep my my word. Even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
That is a lofty promise. But one that if anybody could do it, I'm sure it's you. Cutting down the stars, I don't know what that means for the rest of us, but I believe in you. And it's adventuring into the past. Because this is like a domain, we don't even have to teleport between the places. The cutscene just moves itself. Tree! Big tree, scary tree.
Since the Harbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the artisan commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single mountain craftsman left of the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the artisanship today, he would burst into laughter to see Jingliu's competence.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
She's probably commenting more on how things got to that stage in the first place.
It was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
The Lofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yelch campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everyone.
She's gonna say, that wouldn't have happened under her watch, like 1,000 years ago.
Why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have been proved.
Good idea, let's see.
You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
Why did you send him away?
Why did you send him away?
It's of no importance. But you and I had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
Well, it doesn't look like you're gonna have a choice.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be
What? No, I was hitting the button!
even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques have changed one bit?
No, they have not.
It's like
Like you never forgot.
You never forgot.
the times are changing.
If only I had Yenqing, then I could complete this team and he would have never left us, but unfortunately we didn't get him instead. Let's see.
All will be revealed.
All will be revealed. Alright, here we go. Serious time now. Strike is healed. Not for long.
Blade fodder.
Blade fodder.
Super strength.
Can I not tell me this? Okay. Oh, it doesn't need a skill point though. Oh, that's interesting.
Come on already. What took you so long this time?
Sorry, we're just chatting over here.
Don't
Oh.
get anxious and
Well, I agree. Jingliu, you're a prisoner. You don't necessarily. You don't get to boss him around this time. This. Freeze. Oh, it freezes them, and then I can just go up and hit. Okay, so I probably shouldn't stay too close then.
uses you as its master.
That it does.
Lune, do you know who
Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm sure that's the story. That's gonna get complicated fast. Right, dragon time. She's insane. Oh, now I feel worse that I didn't get to call for her. It's like I built all the artifacts and everything. She would have been amazing for this, but it's okay. Trial version it is then.
Times have changed.
I'm on guard.
So when does this like state where without her when she doesn't have her blindfold? When does that end? Like how long do I have? Because it seems really, really powerful. Alright, battle over.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Danfeng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Danheng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lunay's.
Well, that happens when you get reincarnated from somebody, I guess.
Flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so...
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Try hard to remember. It's Yingxing. In your dreams, you see a man with an indistinct face standing arrogantly and irreverently in front of a gun racked where the cloud piece is. Okay, something. The spear is sharp enough for you to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder. Oh wait, he's reading it.
Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child,
right.
He swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Wait, he's short-lived species? But he's still around. Hang on. Interesting. I will keep that in mind.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Well, hang on. What do you think?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
I'm so sure that is the case.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world.
Yeah, right? Like what's the
Even
story
the
behind
cryo
that?
capsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
He became a long life species? Question mark?
He transformed into a long life species?
Correct. Such
Oh,
are
I
the
see.
twists
Okay.
of
And that's why he's still
destiny.
around and shows up in Dan Hung's
Some
dreams
people are
sometimes and
born with
freaks him out
unparalleled
and
foresight and exceptional
goes
intelligence,
crazy, but thankfully
make
has
the most
Kafka
ill-advised
to keep him under
choices
control.
at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor-Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion.
Oh,
His
okay.
stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality.
And that's
His
why he's
soul
so
was
edgy
shattered
now.
and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Ugh, for an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I don't think you
gave
would
him
either
a
if you were
second
putting two and
chance.
two together.
Does that not count?
A second chance.
What did you do to him?
Wow, what did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I
Okay.
took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life.
I see.
Afterward, I
That
heard
might
he was
be
reborn. And
why
even
he
gave
is so
himself
angry
a
all the
name.
time.
We've idled too long.
And angry at
Let's head
you
to the
two in
Alchemy
particular.
Commission.
5 people, 3 must pay a price. Here's the thing though, of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. The 3 is supposed to be Jingliu, Blade, and Imbibitor-Lunae, right? And yet at the same time, it kind of feels like Bai Hung paid a price too.
Witnessed the catastrophe
In that
upon by the
she
plague's
died
author,
and
General.
all of her friends started
Living beings
arguing and doing bad
turning
things
into
because of it.
undying monsters.
And I don't think she would have
Eventually
wanted to
used as
see that.
sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded.
Okay.
Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your
It's just
master
really
happened
interesting
upon
the
a
way that
revelation
the story kind
and
of explores the
returned
fact that
from the Mara.
people who have short lives
She has traveled many worlds.
often yearn to live longer, while
discovered
people live long
a
lives.
solution.
Wish that it would
I'm
not
listening.
be that long.
I apologize.
Unbearably
General.
long, that is.
I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
Where's that?
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal.
But it's
That
stories like
is
this
your
where
true
you
agenda.
talk with people who are immortal or live for a long time.
And
It makes you really
The
value.
purpose of the contents
Yeah, what's
of
in the
your
coffin? Value
General,
the
you
time
said
that
it
you have
yourself.
to
This
live
is beyond
and
your
enjoy.
control.
And it makes every moment
It is
feel
the
more
law of the
precious,
Alliance.
more special
We cannot
than
deviate
it
from
seems
it.
to when you're like Jingliu or Jingyuan and all the
Splendid,
years just
well
go
done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan.
by. You've changed.
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Oh no, they're all gonna converge in this one spot. They're all gonna just sit here and have tea. Anyways. Yeah, we're getting closer to the Scale Gorge waterscape. Bailu!
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation.
Oh, it is worth a shot.
Patience, young man. We're not far from the Scale Gorge.
Yeah, we are
waterscape.
actually very close.
The
We're just
mission
one
the
boat
General
right away.
tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Talk to Bailu. Well, I will talk to Bailu with Danheng because they are best friends now.
Danheng, what a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
I'm not here for a checkup.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
Not entirely
My
sure.
eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. But
That's
who
unfortunate.
cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll
That's
start
good.
by taking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look.
Bailu is taking someone's pulse.
Your hand! It's freezing!
Freezing, oh no.
Please wait. Danheng, can I speak to you for a minute?
Sure.
Your friend here has a very peculiar condition.
Okay.
Her
How
pulse is
so?
extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
That she won't live much longer. That she's almost like a zombie.
She won't live much longer.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis.
Well, you asked for his opinion, but yes.
Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Unfortunately, I don't think that that's going to happen. Because I think she's being shipped off to jail tomorrow. But thank you very much for your offer. And yeah, that does seem just unfortunate because obviously she's going to jail. She's not going to get treated to be, and she won't be able to get better. On the one hand, but on the other hand, we already know she has an uncurable condition, which is being old. So I'm not sure how much progress can be made on that front. Even if you make her body healthier, her mind is just gonna get more and more diluted the older she gets, right? because she's already gone on this path of her brain has already gone down this path of them being Mara struck. I don't think that's necessarily I don't think that's necessarily curable, so I'm not sure there's anything that can be done to help her at this point.
Today's her last day on the Luofu.
Ah, what a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on.
Alright, that sounds like that's
I'll
doable.
prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go?
Where
I'm
did it
sorry.
go?
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here. Tanhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Yeah, sure.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady?
Oh, we're bringing
I'll
them
come
along.
as well.
Yanqing is so tired of this now.
No. No
He's
trouble
like,
at all.
is it over yet? Can I go home?
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
I can smell the herbs.
It's cool how
Give me back my medicine box.
no, it's this big thing.
That thing runs so fast.
Bailu and
Don't
Danhung,
let it
they I like their dynamic.
There's an even
Like brother and sister, but each of them got like one half of Danfeng's powers.
When did so many creatures start visiting
Danheng
the
can
Alchemy
fight, and
Commission?
Bailu can heal.
Careful.
If only I had her, I'd also add her to the team. That's what it should have been. Should have been
Stand back.
Jingliu,
Chill of my soul
Danheng,
freezes
Bailu,
everything in its
and
path.
Yanqing on one team for this, but I don't have all of them. Alright, let's go.
So this is why your hands are so cold.
Yeah, she's holding an ice sword around all the time. I was so surprised last time when Jingliu just showed up out of nowhere. In Danheng and Bailu's companion mission.
Isn't something normal flesh to withstand?
No, it's not. I guess you're getting a better sense of how to diagnose her now, aren't you? Funny how that works, you know, combat, all of that. Character teaser. Wait, I just saw my phone. Wait, Risley's character teaser? Oh, I'll have to watch that later. Okay. You can't just drop that right now. I'm doing this right now.
Blood cleansing track.
I thought that'd be like a tomorrow thing.
In lunar flame.
Alright. Goodbye.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
Not only did you make her wait, she had felt like she needed to get in on the action herself, too.
Prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable.
Yeah.
Even
Like,
with the best
sorry,
doctors.
I just think you can't cure the fact that she
Mara struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at
is-
all. What with the incident on the Luofu,
that she's
I've
just
treated a number of Mara
lived
stricken
beyond
patients
what
recently. They all presented
her
with
body
signs
should
of
normally be able to
incoherence,
handle.
delirium, or frightening physical mutations.
But in the
You
way
don't
that
seem
she
to have
hasn't
any of
physically
that.
gotten old, she's just
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
Yeah.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Yeah.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions.
No.
I chose to hold on
Not
to
only
it,
is it that
to
hurting
embrace
you
it, and
just
to
in your
use
thoughts,
it
it's
to
just,
maintain my
it's so
existence.
unhealthy to hold on to all of that hatred.
All I have
Especially probably
left
1,000
are the
years
sword
worth of
in my
hatred is
hand
probably
and
too
my
much to
hatred
bear.
of the past.
You were going to be forced to
If I
keep
am
living on in
without
this
either
world.
of them, I would
Probably letting
fall
go would be
into
the
an
healthiest way
empty
to do
void.
it.
Thank
But of
you
course,
for
that's
your
much
advice,
easier said than
Dragon
done.
Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy.
Yay!
By
Well, I'm
the
glad
way,
that went pretty well.
Among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages?
That's a very vague description. I think I know what you're talking
I'm not
about,
sure.
though, and I'm like,
We get injured patients from all over the Shenzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description.
oh no.
Must have
Oh
suffered
no.
from a sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even
It's
take
just-
the medicine I prescribed.
Why would he see you at all?
He's probably looking for a different kind
He
of
seems like the
medicine.
guy who isn't necessarily convinced that he could get better
Everything
unless
is in
he
place.
keeps
Let's go
fighting.
meet our old friend.
No. Bai Hung died all these years ago. I don't think she wants to see all of her old friends fighting. That's not the impression I... What is up with you,
Take this
Nocha?
man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
It looks like
And so,
Yanqing is busy
everyone
escorting
is
everybody
present.
around today.
I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years.
This is a cool shot.
If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here
No
together
matter what
and
happened,
share a drink.
That being said, lots and lots
How
has
sad
happened.
that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Don't say that now.
Lune, the chief culprit, chose to use the
making me
transmutation
nervous.
arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination.
Now he can't even die.
As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom.
No.
Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain
And
of the
Jingliu
past
somehow managed to
from fading
make it out
away.
alive without doing anything wrong.
High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
I don't really know what to make of all of that. Are you guys gonna fight? Don't fight. And really at this point, is paying for all these sins of the past going to... Is it gonna help with doing anything to change the past? It really isn't. I mean, nothing's gonna change the past, obviously. I suppose there's not much that can be done for the future either, though. As I said, this is the problems we don't have to deal with when we know that our lifespan is seemingly finite in comparison. So that you just know that eventually one day all of this will be behind you, and behind all of history, all of this will just be past and already written history with nothing left to do. No prices to pay. No pain to feel. What's up with you? Blade looks coldly at you. Alright, I expect nothing less.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness.
Yeah, nobody brought wine?
bitterness.
We were all over town.
What a
We should have picked some up.
depressing reunion.
If nothing else, just
Jingliu,
because that would have
is it
been
not
happy.
time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jingyuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others.
That's why he's the master strategist, right?
Whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
What gamble?
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
Hasn't she already tried to kill you? I don't think this is...
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword.
Yes, for old time's sake.
I am uninterested in drawing.
This is a little bit
blade
crazy, but we are talking about people literally going insane, so yes.
Who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death. We were here once, 700 years ago.
They hold their blade the same way. Jingliu blade.
And thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes.
Oh, do you see that?
Like a bygone dream.
Dodged it so effortlessly. Oh, they're having tea.
I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Cienjo lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
Bye, Hung.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again?
Look at them. Happier times.
Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
bid farewell to Jingliu. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? It really seems like, that's the thing, it seems like Bai Hung was like the nice one out of the five and really brought the group together despite their differences. It's almost like when she died, the threads just began to unravel. So let me get this straight. So Dan Feng tried to bring her back to life, and that was his big crime because he used the forbidden magic stuff. And then Blade tried to help him by getting the power from the tree, from the abundance. But then instead it infected him and made him immortal, and because of the power of the abundance. All right, looks like nobody wants to talk to me. And then Jingliu went crazy, and everything just went downhill after she died. I think she would be happy to see everybody back here together again, drinking tea. But that's the thing, is it's that quote from the Dark Knight, you know, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what it seems like it happened to, like, all of these characters. Is they literally lived too long and just started to go crazy and started to make choices that they otherwise wouldn't have. And when tragedy struck, it just broke them. And that's why maybe it is time to say goodbye. I mean, for Blade, he doesn't even get that mercy, but you can move forward still.
Imbibitor30, what do you plan on doing next?
He's going to return to the Express.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
Yeah.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then.
Then we'll share our burdens together.
I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed,
live in the present.
It became more and more clear.
It's hard.
It was
the past
like an
weighs so
old
deeply
friend
on everything.
that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear.
And yet that feeling of living in the present really does
I did when I was Mara-struck
do wonders to revitalize your spirit and your hope that
since
you can keep on living
to
your life.
rid myself of them, I
Not
decided
in cycles.
to face them head on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing.
She really is turning herself in because
release.
the weight of her sins is
Goodbye,
starting to catch up to her.
Imbibitor30.
Goodbye, Jingliu. I guess we're never gonna get to pull for her. I mean, we are. But canonically, this is where we say goodbye, right? Hey, thanks for sticking around.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
He's just trying to protect you. You know what? You don't actually have to forget. He just means don't mention it ever.
I understand.
Yeah.
These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
Hopefully not. I mean, that's something the older generations want to be able to pass on to the younger generations is, like, we've made our mistakes, so you can learn from them without having to make the mistakes yourselves. Hopefully. But even if you do, at least you probably learned something. No, Yanqing, you'll be fine. I believe in you.
Goodbye for now, Dan Heng. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Me too. You still got a long road ahead of you, but I believe. These two.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it.
In the end, we are all just humans, aren't we?
We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
Just give up. If you wish, I will see it through. Well, it's not real. I mean, that's the thing. It's true that Dan Heng can never escape what Dan Feng has done. Yet at the same time, is it really his responsibility? Is he really the same person? I don't think so. But that doesn't mean he's devoid of responsibility at the same time. It's just, I don't know.
Neither of us can end the other's life. Just give up.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For
Oh,
now.
thank goodness.
I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting.
Thank goodness he's
that
destined to
way.
live a little bit longer, because that would otherwise be not nice. Hello, Jingyuan.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one
You know,
another.
Jingyuan has just been sort of like in the middle of this. He's not one of the ones who has to pay a price. And yet he's the only one left that doesn't pay a price. And he's still saying... He still gets to look at all this objectively. Yeah. Should I be responsible for Dan Feng's actions?
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to.
That's right. That's what
Even
I
if the
believe.
Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth.
He's still mostly reborn. I mean, just think about it. Sure, some of the other Vidyadhara with a full rebirth don't remember what happened in their past lives, and Dan Heng does. But even so, it's still his new life. It's with him and his personality and all of his differences. It's his life to live. And I agree with Jingyuan. It's up to him to decide who he is. Not what anybody else is saying he is. It has to go now.
It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
A very long day. The Astral Express family! Is everything okay, Dan Heng? Teddy and I heard you received an anonymous letter, and we were worried, so we came here to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Stellaron Hunter Blade give you any trouble again? I went to meet some old friends. Don't worry, I just stepped away for a bit to catch up with some old friends. That's a relief, then. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko said she made coffee for us. Alright. Bent but unbroken. Is that it? That's it. Alright, there we go. What an adventure. And I cannot wait. Oh, I should steal from Dan Heng's desk. What an adventure indeed. I wish we could see March and... Oh, March is here. Is Dan Heng here as well? Oh yeah, because I guess I just did their companion missions. I guess I would see them around sometimes. Oh! Oh! Wait, I didn't even... Dear Nameless, having to deliver this letter instead of bidding you farewell in person on the Express leaves me with a sense of regret. Oh, that's right! That's right. In the preview notes for Jingliu's companion mission, it said, like, warning, certain characters that are invited onto the Express won't be around for a while after you complete this. I should be careful before you proceed. I was like, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I've met everybody on here. I'm sure I wouldn't miss any character. But now this makes a lot of sense. Luocha is not here anymore. Because he's going to jail, or he's going to go face the council of something. But yeah, having to deliver this letter instead of bidding you farewell in personally express leaves me with a sense of regret. I've heard of your noble deeds in the Xianzhou Luofu and had the pleasure of getting to know such intriguing a friend as Dan Heng. This journey through the meandering Xianzhou has allowed each of us, including those in the Astral Express, to find what we are seeking, a remarkable fulfilling conclusion that is truly incredible. Now I must continue on to the next station of my destiny. In accordance with the customs of my homeland, it is customary to leave behind some tokens at the places one visits as a way of expressing gratitude to those who have aided in stepping onto unfamiliar ground and to wish for smooth travels ahead. Thus, enclosed with this letter is a small token of my appreciation. Please accept it with my sincerest regards. May our paths cross once more in the future. Warmest regards, Luo Cha. 10 trades. I'm glad I found that randomly and didn't like find out like later like, oh, I was supposed to grab that and read it. That was great. All right, let's see. Emotional damage. There you go. That is indeed the summation of what just happened. A lot just happened. Do we have enough to pull? We don't even have enough to pull for her. We don't even have enough to pull for her. Is Walt here? This is... No. Did the whole quest... Oh, wait. Hang on. 5. No. Listen to many back and forth. Listen to many CN... What? Ether expansion code. What are these? This must be from the new stuff. Because there's 4 light cones at level 80. I can do that one really quick. And then we can get one more pull. That's going to give us nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. We are wildfire. Let's do that one. Do I have this? I'm sure I do. Do I have this? Okay, I guess we're not doing that one. Let's do the destruction one. Because I know for sure I have a ton of that stuff. Wait. I should know. Do servals. Please. This. I'm not overly concerned with the mental math here like I usually am. Anyway. Yeah, if I just ascend this really quick. I don't like that I can't hold on it. Hold down on this like I can with in Genshin Impact. It just adds a whole bunch of them. I have to tap over and over. Okay. 4 more of these. So then darn it, I am focused on the math. This, and then I get 4 more of these, which is good. And then I need 7 of these. There we go. Good. Do that. Level 80. Give me the gems. Give me 1 more pull. But yeah, just really interesting going into the story of the High Cloud Quintet and just like, what does it mean to live that long to the point where like your perception of everything is just different. You're just a different person than you thought you'd ever be because so much time has passed and yet you still remember who you used to be. Wait, what? Oh, did I finally get Ting Yin? I got the achievement. That must mean I got Ting Yin because it wasn't 5-star, right? Or someone else. Ting Yin! There we go. There we go. Well, I guess we have 1 win for the day then. Just 1. Ting Yin didn't die after all. She's alive. She lives. Alright. I will see if I can get some more polls for Jingliu. I doubt it. Yeah, that also feels a little bit like it's an end to the Trailblaze mission itself, too. Like, very much a resolution to just a lot of things. Anyway, glad we did that. Glad we got to see the High Cloud Quintet, you know, say their goodbyes. At least they had a chance to really just amicably part, even though nothing will ever bring them back together the way they used to be. I guess we got this achievement now, obtain 20 characters. Yeah, super nice to meet Jingliu and the others. Hoping that one day things can be better for them. Alright, that's gonna be all from me now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging out, Turtle. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone. Bye.